Welcome to my kitchen, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make red velvet cake. You can make red velvet cake for Christmas for your friends and family. You can sell it. So I'll be giving you a detailed recipe on how to make it, so stay tuned as we go on this journey together. Don't mind the settings, don't mind what I look like. I just want you to focus on what you're about to learn today. So stay tuned as we go on this journey together. Before we start, I'm going to put on my kettle to boil some hot water because we'll be needing some hot water and I don't want that to delay anything. So for this recipe is a 250-gram recipe. 250-gram recipe. So I'm using my scale. You have to use your scale. You need the kitchen scale. It's very important. As a baker, you need it. So for this recipe, I'll be using plain flour. We have different types of flour, or even plain flour. There are different types. There are plain flour that is meant for cakes. There are plain flour that is meant for pie. So you need to know the one you are buying. So before we do anything, I'll measure my flour. So I need 250 grams. So this cup is measuring 71.7. So if you add 250 to it, that will be 250. That will be 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 321.7. So that's what I need. Another way you can do it is to level the cup. 250 grams is approximately 2 cups. It's approximately 2 cups of flour. But I'll use the scale. So we need 300 and what's it called? It's not 320. So this is more. So I think this is our 320 grams. So one thing about cake is that you have to sieve your flour. You have to sieve it. So this is my flour. I'm going to sieve it. I want to sieve it. It's very important for you to sieve your flour for at least 2 to 3 times. Because it's a oil-based cake and because of the moisture, it needs preservative. So I'll be adding all the dry ingredients. You can skip the preservative if you don't want to put it, but make sure you store it properly. So I'll be using half teaspoon of preservative. So I'm adding my preservative to it. Half teaspoon of my powder preservative. So I've added it. So you can get this preservative from the store, online, from any cake store. You can get it there. So we'll be using baking powder. We're using 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. So this is my baking powder. I'm measuring 1 teaspoon, and then we need 1.5 teaspoon for this recipe. So we'll be using baking soda as well, the same thing. So I've added my dry ingredients, and we need cocoa powder as well. We need 1.5 teaspoon of cocoa powder. So this is my cocoa powder. I'm almost running out of cocoa powder. So I'm using 1 teaspoon salt. That's my 1 teaspoon salt. Then this is my red velvet color. For any oil-based recipe or water, you need to use powder. If you use the gel, it won't come out well. Can you see? So I need 1 teaspoon. It's very sharp and catchy. This red velvet is very... So mix it. This recipe calls for 3 eggs, but because I want it to be very fluffy, I'll be using 4 eggs instead of 3. So I'll be breaking the egg. It's good to break your egg first in case the egg has issues. You'll be able to take out any bad one before you pour it in your batter. So you break your egg first. Can you see the red color? You can use glove if you want, but my hands are clean. These eggs are very small. You need to use large egg. Because the eggs are small, I'll be using 5 instead of 3. But normally, if you have very big eggs, if you are using eggs that are big, 3 is enough. But because this egg is not big, I'll be using 5. 200 grams of sugar. This is my sugar. So this is 24.2. The cup is measuring 24.2, and I need 200, so that'll be 224. 224.2. So this is enough for me. So first thing first, I'll be pouring my egg. You pour your egg into your mixing bowl. Then you go in with your sugar. I'm using half cup of vegetable oil. Oil and sugar goes well together. I did not even check it. I thought it's sunflower oil. It has the same brand and everything. When I fried with this oil the day before yesterday, it was smelling somehow. So make sure you use good oil, sunflower oil. I don't even check it. It's now that I'm just seeing it. So you mix that very well. Can you see? You mix it. Then you add your milk. We'll be using milk. Make sure you use evaporated milk. Confirm milk. Don't use powdered milk. 200 ml. That's like 1 cup. So I'll be adding more. You can use 1 cup. I use 1 cup to make it very rich. So we have our flavor. This is my vanilla flavor. I mixed different types of vanilla flavor to give me this nice vanilla. So we're using half tablespoon of the vanilla. Then I'll be adding a drop of my milk flavor, my fresh milk flavor. It's very good. So just a drop goes a long way to come out nice. At this point, we are through with adding all of our wet ingredients. So now we'll be mixing it. We'll be mixing our wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. So we need vinegar in it. Half tablespoon of vinegar. Then mix. So after that, be mixing, combining our wet and dry ingredients. So once you start adding your dry ingredients, you don't over mix. You mix gently. just mix to fold in. Can you see the red color coming out? Red color is coming out. It's oil-based cake, so it's looking like pink. It's looking like pink, like strawberry cake. So you can add more. You can add more red color. Can you see? The color is not enough. You can add to it. Smelling really nice. So at this point, I'll measure 1 cup of hot boiling water. I need to use very hot boiling water. Then you pour it and mix. It's oil-based cake. For the oil, you can add more oil if you want. For this recipe, it is good enough. So there we have it. So you just scrape it. And then you pour into your pan. You have to line your pan before you start mixing. Any oil-based cake, you need to line your pan. If you don't line it, it won't come out well. So you just pour your batter. 7. I think it will take everything. It will take it. So one thing is, when you want to, for your cake, don't overfill your pan. Don't overfill your pan, so that the cake will have room to rise. So that's it. So now we just bake it. We bake at 180 degree for 40 to 45 minutes. Don't open. If you want to check if your cake is ready, you leave it till when it's like 30 minutes along the line. Then you can open it and check it. So now I'll be putting it in the oven. I'm putting it in the oven. So just put in the dough like this. So see if it comes out clean. Can you see? It came out clean. Can you see it is clean? If you put it inside it like this and it comes out moist, there's cake on it, that means it's not yet done. But can you see? So I'm putting it inside, it's done. So our cake is ready. Can you see? Can you see how it came off easily? Wow. Can you see that? How fluffy and moist it is. The moisture, if you're not eating it now, or if you're not decorating it now, so you have to wrap it with a cling film and leave it to cool down. So when it cools down, just store it in your fridge. If you're eating it the next day, you can keep it in the fridge. If you're not eating it the next day, maybe you're using it in like 1 week, it's better to leave it in the freezer. So can you see? Wow, so yummy and fluffy. Very good. I see. No stain. That's why you should add vinegar. If you don't add vinegar to it, it will not balance. The cocoa and the vinegar will balance everything. I see. Very nice. You need to try this. Hmm. It's actually very good.